Peace be to you. This is Omar Abdul Malik, physician assistant and health educator. I wanted to talk to you all about standardized exams. Standardized exams are inextricably linked to the American school system or the American education system. You really can't avoid them unless you can somehow opt your child out of them. But it starts at a very early age. My wife and I have got 4 children, and all of them have had to go through standardized exams, even though we're homeschooling them, some of them. You've got exams that determine, if a child is functioning on par with their grade level. Then you've got your PSAT, your practice stat exam, then your SATs. Then when you're finished that determines what type of college you get into. Then when you finish that, you've got your GREs, your LSATs and MCATs. Then when you finish that, you've got your board exams for med school, your USMLEs and your bar exam. The PANRE for me, for my physician assistant recertification exam, and my CHES certification of health education specialist. So you really can't get out of these exams if you are going to be working in certain professions. Having said that, it's important to know how to prepare for them. Now, one of the main reasons why people don't pass these standardized exams or do as well as they would like to on them is, number one, lack of preparation. That's obvious. But number two, sometimes people may have they may have learning challenges, and that's okay. There's no particular shame in that. There are facilities that can accommodate people with learning challenges. I had a student when I was teaching in PA school, a student who had to have more time on her exam, and we were able to arrange for that for her. Other people may have mental health conditions like test-taking anxiety, like real anxiety. So for that, you could see a psychiatrist, and maybe you need an anti-anxiety medication like Paxil or Xanax or something if you have panic attacks. There's no shame in that either. But you just have to find out what it is if you have not been passing exams or you don't do as well as you would like on them. I've dealt with exam taking my entire life. I had a bad habit of flunking myself on my med-surg exam when I was a nursing student. Some 25 years ago, more than that actually, 27 years ago. We had these Scantrons, and that's where you fill out answers on these little bubbles with a number 2 pencil. Well, what I did is my professor looked at my bubble sheet when I turned it in and said, "Mr. Malik, you flunked yourself on this exam." I erased my correct answers and put the wrong answer. Obviously, I didn't do it deliberately, but it came from self-doubt. So that's another huge factor that can determine, the degree to which you pass these exams or don't pass them or don't do as well as you could. Self-doubt. Try not to doubt yourself. I'm going to do a longer video on this. But, only you know what works best for you in terms of exam prep. Some people may need programs. Kaplan, I don't get paid by Kaplan, but I found great benefit from going through their program. There's Princeton Review also. I think Kumon Academy and then the Khan Academy, I believe, have got exam preps. If you're taking your PANCE exam, Physician Assistant National Certification Exam, you might benefit from, I think there's Dave Belinsky, I think he's got something called CME for Life. Try that. It benefited me, or the Kaplan benefited me when I took the MCATs years ago. My children are taking Kaplan for their SATs. So only you can really know, I'll walk backwards, how well those things will help you. Some of you might benefit from group study, or maybe study better as individuals. But you gotta, if you don't pass the exams that you're taking or don't do well on them, just regroup and reassess. It's not the end of the world. I failed tons of exams in my life. You keep trying. Life goes on. But I'll do a longer video about this. But I invite you guys to subscribe to my channel. I do quite a few things. I'm an erstwhile college professor. I've taught from 2001 to 2002 as an adjunct. Been a physician assistant for about 20 years and a health educator. So I got degrees in biology, physician assistant, and a doctorate in health education. So I've been around for a while. So I know a bit of something about taking exams and even how to write exams and how they're graded. And I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. You can reach me on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. All right, take care. Peace.